and welcome to Level 2 Communication. In this introduction video, I will guide you through your new English language journey where you will learn to speak and share ideas effectively and confidently. In Level 2, the focus pivots from day to day learning to collaborative learning. Here, you will turn on your mind to critical thinking, a valuable life skill. How will we accomplish this? Through 3 steps: access, analyze, and conclusion. Through instruction, you will access and learn about new ideas and information that you will then analyze and form connections with. You will have answers to your questions so that you can form conclusions and present them to others. Each lesson will include various activities that will ignite and turn on your minds. The words that you see here will show up throughout the lessons to indicate what that particular activity involves. In this level, we will introduce you to expressions and idioms. Americans constantly use expressions when speaking, and you will learn over 800 of them. Not only will you learn how and when to properly use an expression, we will investigate the history behind these expressions. You'll be an expert by the time you finish this level. You will have various opportunities to test your knowledge throughout the lessons with practice quizzes, and you will further your understanding of each lesson with your review and homework activities and help. And finally, every lesson will culminate with reflection on how you can apply and benefit from what you have learned. Now let's take a look at the way the course is structured. In Level 1, we focused on building a strong foundation. You learned all about English letter sounds and usages and focused on vocabulary and conversations for practical use in everyday life. And now that you have a strong foundation, you're ready to move on to Level 2, Communication, where our focus is on collaborative learning. To collaborate is to work together with others. And in Level 2, you will continue to develop language skills and practice oral skills through interactive activities. You will progress through 32 video lessons through 3 modules that integrate 4 important areas of life common to everyone. You'll also have the opportunity to participate in 3 live talks called Let's Talk About Education, where we discuss additional educational opportunities. Again, we've incorporated ChatGPT that will add an extra interactive component to extend your learning. American culture is integrated into every aspect of our English course. In Level 1, you developed a strong English language foundation that you adapted to what you learned into your everyday life activities. Level 2 is called communication, which is a vital part of every aspect of our lives. The focus of Level 2 is collaborative learning. You will talk to develop and increase confidence in your speaking skills, to connect with others, and to build relationships. We created what we call talk activities into every lesson. These talk activities provide opportunities to learn about and put into practice communication and interaction for real life. They consist of 32 interactive videos that relate to 4 major areas of our life: personal, work, leisure, and travel. And of course, self reflection and critical thinking are essential components of talk activities. For level 2 communication, I am going to guide you through what you will see in each comprehensive recorded lesson. In level 1 foundation, we focused on building a strong English foundation and focused on words and phrases. You learned over 1,700 words and phrases. Now in level 2, it's time to focus on expressing yourself. We want you to understand and be understood. So I am going to teach you 800 expressions that are used all of the time in English conversations. To begin, each online teaching lesson, you will learn an expression of the day. That expression will be investigated so that we can learn its meaning and history. Then you'll learn 4 extra expressions and how they're used. Next, you'll turn on your mind as we get to work with our class activity and Grammar Connect. In Level 1 Foundation, you learn the English of everyday life routines. Level 2 makes use of those foundational skills for collaborative learning, where you will begin to practice sharing ideas and talking with others. And for this, we created talk activities. For talk activities, I will introduce you to a topic. Then we're going to watch a video about that topic where you will activate your listening skills and your critical thinking skills as you reflect on what you've learned. You will see how your world will be expanded, how you will benefit, and how your life and your future can be enhanced by what you've learned. Let's pause for recess. What is recess, you ask? It's a temporary break from school or work, often for play or relaxation. In English, we typically use the word recess in a school setting. For work, you may hear people say, "Let's take 5 for a 5-minute break," or "Let's have a coffee break." It's a chance to clear your mind and refocus. Here in our second level, communication, we've incorporated recess for every section of your learning pleasure. There are 4 areas of recess. First, fun facts. Here you'll find interesting information to satisfy curiosity, like why is the sky blue? Or why are we called the United States of America? Next, we'll challenge you with something that you can accomplish that's great and amazing and will help prepare you in real life circumstances. For example, how will you make an attractive resume for that new job you've been wanting? Then comes you decide. Here, you'll be placed in a situation with a dilemma to solve, and only you can make the decision. Your decision will determine the outcome. And finally, we've thrown in jokes that you can learn and repeat, and even some magic tricks. The point of recess here is for you to enjoy the fun of learning. Once you've completed the online teaching lesson with me, you will access your learning tools. Here, you will find the study guide, which contains the entire course, and your help workbook, which includes your homework and educational learning pages. Both of these can be printed or saved to your computer. Our friendly guide, Louisa, is going to teach you 20, yes, 20 more expressions and idioms in audio. So listen, repeat, and learn. And remember that talk activity from the online teaching? Well, Louisa will guide you as you put what you learned into shareable action in your class preparation project. Our resident life coach, Gustavo, will empower and encourage you to reach your full potential in every lesson. You will continue to utilize your Let's Chat and Chat GPT for a deeper dive into the lesson's topics. In level 1, remember we saw 50 support videos that pertain to various aspects of American culture? Those were great. And here in level 2, you're going to watch informative interactive videos, 8 of them, about American life in Central Florida. We call these videos field trips because we're taking you along with us on a trip. The word trips stands for tour the city. Orlando is called the City Beautiful. The R is recreation. There's so many amazing sights to see in Central Florida. I is International Drive, a famous street filled with shopping outlets, restaurants, and entertainment. P, parks. Of course, you have to see the world famous Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld theme parks. S is for sun. Florida is called the Sunshine State, and because it's a peninsula, there are so many beaches where you can have fun in the sun. You're going to gain access to a new Field Trips video after every 4 lessons that you complete. And finally, if you purchased English Plus, you will have access to even more online lessons and practice assignments with Dave that we call Pave with Dave. The circle of life. Now let's take a look at the 4 major areas of life on which we've based the talk activities that you will complete. There's personal, the area of our lives that we're a part of 24/7. That means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then there's the area of work, our jobs. Work schedules vary, but typically work is experienced on weekdays, that's Monday through Friday, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. There's leisure, the weekend, which is Saturday and Sunday. Although these days off vary too, this area represents our days off of work. And finally, travel. This is the area of life in which we're able to enjoy vacations and holidays on our week off from work. Time off from work varies, but in the U.S., it's usually 1 or 2 weeks. The goal of Level 2 communication is to enhance and improve your listening and communication skills in areas of life that are familiar to everyone. We accomplish this goal through collaborative learning. Take a look at our collaborative learning logo. You'll see that everyone shows up with a tool to work and build something together. With that in mind, our talk activities provide a space for students to practice English and develop new skills such as public speaking, active listening, and learning more about each other. Talk activities. Understand the process. Let's take a step-by-step look at the way in which our talk activities are presented. Each group of talk activities is divided into the 4 major areas of life: personal, leisure, work, and travel. There are 8 videos for each area that we will watch together. Let's take a look at step 1. Here, I will give you a preview of the video and describe the topic that it will cover so you'll know what to expect. In step 2, I invite you to our cozy sofa so we can watch the video together. In step 3, you'll have an opportunity to reflect back on how what you've learned from the video can help benefit you and expand your world. Now, once the online teaching is done, we move over to help for step 4. Here, you'll use your critical thinking skills to analyze the information from the video topic and take action of making it shareable with project preparation. And finally, step 5 is life coaching. Here, we will encourage you to put into action the information that you've learned with confidence. We want you to be empowered to go out and communicate effectively. Collaborative learning with personal activities. Here, we will learn to communicate and grow with talk activities. We are focusing on character builders. Character is defined as the way a person thinks, feels, and behaves. And character builders are activities that build personal confidence, strengthen relationships, and foster positive traits. So let's take a look at some of the lessons and topics that we cover here. First, show and tell. This increases self-esteem and confidence. My mentor, and tell me about it. These help with improved decision making. My best friend, personal growth and resilience. My daily routine. And who do you admire? This helps us with greater success in life. My lovely pet and my family and their roles. This helps build stronger relationships. Now let's look at leisure activities. Enjoy life and fun conversations with talk activities. Here we focus on energized connections with mind, body, and soul. An energized connection in leisure activities enhances enjoyment, engagement, and overall well-being. Here are some of the key benefits to leisure activities as they relate to our lesson topics. Benefit of sports, improved mental health, hobbies and interests, and culinary adventure, increased enjoyment. Movie genre, enhanced creativity and learning. Outdoor activities and indoor activities, boosted physical health. Arts and crafts, stronger social bonds. And memorable music experience, better work-life balance. Work activities. Make your business language work with talk activities. Here, we focus on professional skills. Developing professional skills in work activities provides numerous benefits that enhance career growth, productivity, and job satisfaction. Let's take a look at the lessons and topics that we will cover in this section. My resume, career growth and opportunities. My job duties, increased efficiency and productivity. My workplace culture, better problem solving. Public speaking, confidence and job satisfaction. My favorite business person, stronger teamwork and leadership. New hire, higher earning potential. My product, marketing, adaptability to change. the dream job, improved work-life balance. Finally, let's look at travel activities. Embark on your language journey with talk activities. Here we focus on tips on trips. Traveling offers a mix of personal growth, relaxation, and adventure. We're going to cover the following topics and let's see how they are beneficial. My country, cultural exposure and learning. My favorite place to travel, stress relief and mental refreshment. Fun road trip, strengthened relationships. Staycation, local experiences and food. Exciting cruise, creativity boost. Plane rides, adventure and exploration. Train rides with style, photography and storytelling. And dream trip, personal growth and confidence and health. And that wraps up the 4 areas of our talk activities. In conclusion, for level 2, our aim is growth and development through collaborative learning and talk activities. Improving your English language skills through our course lessons and activities will help you develop critical thinking, creativity, communication skills, and personal development as you begin to confidently interact with others. With our online instructors, including Luisa and Gustavo, we aim for improved communication skills, which leads to boosted confidence. Also, enhanced critical thinking. Remember, access, analyze, and conclusion. Also, cultural awareness. You've been deeply immersed into the American culture going through our levels 1 and 2. Finally, our top goal for every student that we can access is that they advance and achieve their goals in life. I can't wait to be your teacher, and I hope to see you very soon.